Oh, hey there guys, Elton here. So, finally I get to put the final touch on this truck. Actually, I finished it last week. Today we're the, what are we today? The 27th of August 2019. And I had finished this, I think, last Wednesday or Thursday, but then there were a couple of days where it became partly sunny, partly cloudy in the afternoon, and I wanted to film this thing in the sun so that it looks realistic, and you know, the red really pops on it. And that's an old, speaking of trucks, anyway, we're here in the alleyway next to my building, which is right here, and I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing this thing, and it's splendor outside here. I'm filming with the phone, so sorry about the shaking. I hope I remember to mention everything I wanted to mention. Yeah, and I didn't get to film it over the weekend because I was out up north in the Laurentians, and I've been feeling sick for like a week, some kind of a fucking virus or something, and yeah, lots of fun. And to make things worse, last week I banged my knee in a friggin' picnic table type of bench in a second-hand store of all places, and look at my leg. Isn't that nice? So yeah, I can't be on it too much. I gotta be going to see my doctor on that on Thursday. Not the best time right now. C'est de la merde, as we say in French, which means it's just shit, you know? Anyway, so this was a fun kit to put together. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. I thought I had seen somewhere, read somewhere that it was difficult. I didn't find it really difficult. Maybe there was a couple little things about it that were annoying. Actually, the most difficult thing about it was actually painting by hand the letters. As I mentioned in my other video, I had found a picture of a, I don't know if it was a Mack or an International, that Montreal had these, you know, back in the 20s or 30s, and these particular models, like I said, these Mack Bulldogs were made for like, oh my god, decades, right up until the 30s or even 40s. So what I did is I painted with an enamel paint, you know, the white letters, and then I took a black marker and did that. You know, making them look like they're raised letters. And it's funny because I had a guy last week. He came to buy some vintage Porsche and VW ads from me, and he asked me if I was interested in building an F1, a Gilles Villeneuve F1 car for him. And I said, I don't know, man. I said, I don't know. You know. So the letters, the fonts, it's not exactly what I'd hoped for, or what I should have done better, but meh, whatever, it did the job. It looks good, you know, I didn't have to use any decals or anything. There's your interior. Oh, by the way, see, like the seat and also the frame, they're not painted, actually. I didn't paint them just to save some time, you know, I wanted to, and the reason why is because as much as I like building models, I don't like fucking spray painting. Is because I used to love it, you know, when I lived back in the day with my mom 20 years ago or whatever, but when you live in an apartment, a 4.5, 2-bedroom apartment basically, and like, you know, even though I have the window open, the fan on, it's fucking shit, man. You know, the fumes get in there, I have to wear a mask and everything. It's like I'm painting a fucking real car or something. It's just, so I don't know, maybe in the future I'll end up going to my parents' place in Lachine. They have a garage, and do like I used to do when I lived with my mom in Ville Saint Pierre. You can see that these trucks were like chain driven right here in the back. But I like painting a lot of parts by hand though anyway. You know. And there's your valves there. I've noticed this with filming with phones. They're not great with you know, like I got the sun right behind me, right over me almost, so it's not easy to see actually what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, and 3 wheels out of 4 actually roll. Just see, I want to set it up a little bit better. Oh yeah, there's another thing I wanted to mention actually, is that the, see if I can open that motor. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Oh, I can't see a goddamn thing. Fuck. There we go. Anyway, believe it or not, that piece is separate, that Mack piece right there. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is, you see where the handle is? That was for a hand cranking job. Like back in the days, that's how you started cars and trucks or buses. You'd crank them up, and that would connect to the drive shaft on the motor. Not the drive shaft, the camshaft, and they would just wind them up until they started. This piece right here, this black piece, it's actually upside down. But I'm not going to do anything to it because, you know, the glue that I use, that's another thing I forgot to talk about. I use this glue from the dollar store, which is great. It sticks so well. It makes that tester's glue look like shit. But the thing is that it's so strong that I'm afraid if I try to take this piece off, I'm going to end up breaking something else over here. So I'm like, fuck it, leave it the way it is. I'm not perfect, and so is this truck. It's not perfect either. You know what I mean? Well, there you go, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. And again, like I said, my next project is going to be a drawing though. It's going to be a drawing, an idea for a drawing I've had in mind for a long time. And blasted. You know, I thought at first when I started feeling lousy and, you know, the sniffling and everything, the sore throat, I said, oh, it's hay fever. It's allergies. And I'm like, no, it's a cold. And I don't know anymore, frankly. Friggin' sucks. Everything comes at a price, eh? Even summer. Yeah. Oh, I can't see. Well, there you go, guys. The completed 1926 Mack Bulldog AC by Monogram, a reissue. Hope you liked it. Bye-bye.